Well, it started out as a physics project, but it may end up being an out-of-this-world experience. A trio of Vermont teens are just trying to design an experiment for the International Space Station. Kat Viglienzoni is here with more on the project. Good morning, Kat.
Good morning, Kagan. These students didn't expect to gain recognition from some of the most prestigious names in the field, but their project has taken off, one of the top 60 now in the world. And as they told me, they're shooting for the stars. What started as a physics class project blasted into an experiment that may end up going out of this world.
We're excited, but surprised too. We really like the idea for our experiment, but we didn't expect it to be one of the top in the world.
Grady Ward, Charlie Wu, and Colin Watts are AP Physics students at Essex High School. Just 2 months ago, Colin brought in the contest idea, and their teacher assigned it as a class project to design an experiment and accompanying video for a NASA contest.
You can have the mathematics, but to come up with the creative ideas is special.
Special enough that their project made it into the top 10 in the western section of this global contest. The winning experiment will be performed on the International Space Station.
I just thought that it was a cool concept to be able to actually have an idea in high school and to be able to send it up into space.
It's big recognition for these high school seniors. Judges include some international science heavyweights, Stephen Hawking to name just one. So what is your experiment about?
All right, so I think that the crux of understanding what our experiment is understanding binary star systems, which are basically two stars that instead of orbiting one another, they orbit their center of mass. And what actually happens is that the gravitational force between the two is what drives this rotation.
The Earth's gravity prevents them from performing this here, but in space, it might be possible.
If our experiment is correct, and we do think that we can substitute magnetism for gravity, then they should continue to go on their own, despite the fact that they're magnets instead of rotating stars.
But like the actual star systems, they wouldn't continue forever.
It will be air resistance that will end up leading to their eventual collapse.
So you do expect ultimately that the magnets will come to the center here and connect
Snap together, yeah.
Right.
They hope to also see whether the spin of each magnet causes the breakdown of the system.
This could possibly describe why binary star systems eventually collapse.
They're hoping their experiment will help astronomers better understand those star systems. The regional cut is on February 20th, and the winner of the global contest will be announced March 21st. If they win this round, they get a trip to Washington, D.C. for a zero-G flight. And if they win the global competition, they have a choice between cosmonaut training in Russia or watching their experiment blast off in Japan. You can vote through Tuesday. We'll have a link in our info center. Kagan?
All right, what an experience. Thanks, Kat.